after discussion, it was brought to our attention that 8.5% is not a number the council...
Mayor. You know, I don't want to be rude.
Hold on, stop. Being rude.
Okay.
No, wait a minute. You stop being rude.
My point of order, Mayor.
But I didn't.
Mayor, let me state the point of order. Then you can rule
But
on
then I
it.
recognize you.
That's why I say point of order. You're supposed to.
Okay.
Point
I'm
of order.
supposed to do a lot of things.
Point of order.
You are too.
Point of order.
Okay, you were speaking, sir.
Point
Yes,
of order.
Okay, and I'm going to recognize your point of order.
Okay, please
Okay,
do.
don't rush me now. Come on. Let's have respect for each other.
Do your job then.
Beg your pardon?
Do your job. I just said point
Okay,
of order.
well,
Recognize
will
my
you
point.
allow me to?
You've been talking. Do it.
Let's take a break.
Yeah.
That's my job. We're going to take a break.
Yep. We should.
Okay, City Secretary, would you be so kind as to reestablish, please?
Mayor Bartie,
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Beckham, Councilmember Lewis, Councilmember Hamilton Everfield, Councilmember Doucet,
Here.
Councilmember Kinlaw, Councilmember Frank. You have a quorum, Mayor.
Thank you so kindly. Okay, we are reconvening, and Dr. Tillman, would you return to the podium there? When we did recess, you were speaking.
I said a point of order when we did the recess.
Okay, so you have a point of order. What's your point of order, sir?
My point of order is that we've heard Dr. Tomei give a presentation that we heard many times before. He asked were there any questions. I spoke. Councilman Frank spoke. And when we finished speaking, we have wasted a lot of time on this that we've heard before. So my point of order is that we move to the next agenda since there are no other questions from the council.
Okay, thank you. That's well taken. Doctor, get back to the stand, please.
Point of order.
Okay, no, Doc, would you please return? Okay, I have listened to your point of order,
City
sir.
Attorney.
Sir, okay, you ask your mama or anybody. No, I mean really, come on, man.
Okay, no, Mayor.
Okay, well, come on.
The point of order is I want to appeal to the council.
Go, city attorney. You know what we have now. This is disrespect. And forgive me for even playing the dozen for a second. But then, you brought the hood out of me.
You don't.
No,
well,
wait a minute. No, wait a minute.
No,
Stop.
The hood don't come in our meetings.
Try to conduct business.
No,
Now. You just like a little kid with a ball.
No, you
as
don't
long
know
as you talk
procedures.
for about 12 minutes.
You do not understand parliamentary
No,
procedure.
I do understand.
But you won't sit in
I
your
understand
seat.
it. No, I understand
Once
it.
you
And
make a
you
ruling,
want
I
to be
have
a Gestapo. Look, man.
We both can't talk at one time. Once I make a ruling, you make a ruling. I respect that. That's for parliamentary procedures. I don't accept your ruling, so now I will appeal to the council. I will ask that the council vote to either move on to the next item or continue with this one. That's my request.
Okay, that's your request. I'm going to honor
of
that.
order.
Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm going to honor that. Council.
There we go.
Okay, Council, do you all have any objection with continuing this discussion?
Mayor, can I ask this question?
Now,
Right.
my point of
Let the
order.
man ask the question, Mr. Doucet.
Dr. Tillman, are you through with your presentation? If you are through with your presentation, we can possibly move on. If you're through with it, we've heard your numbers before. Nothing more to be added. If you're through with your presentation, we can move on at this point, so we don't have to go through a process like this.
Councilman, it's up to you all if you want me to respond because there were some accusations made against staff failing to do their job. If you don't want me to respond to that, I don't have to. That's up to the council.
Councilman Frank, your light is on.
Yes, Mayor. No, I don't think that we should go on. I did incorporate my discussion with this discussion, and if we do go on, I will raise it up again in the next point of the meeting. So I would ask respectfully that we would continue. I think we need to hear from our finance director because there were some situations, there were some statements that were made about the fund balance and what we can, the general fund and what we can and can't do with that.
Excuse me, but this is in the same discussion. See, so you're not, just a minute, you all are saying if you all agree to just cease discussion, we don't need to hear from Lynn. what Lynn is going to speak on
No.
is what was.
It
is
is
something totally
imperative.
different?
It is imperative that we hear.
Okay, so we
from-
continue the
Yes,
discussion.
yes.
That's the point I'm trying to make.
Yes.
Okay, am I correct, City
No,
Attorney?
the vote is either yes or no. Each council member now vote.
Okay,
whether they
okay,
want
call,
to go
roll
or
call vote.
not.
Be quiet. Roll call vote, please.
Mayor, don't tell me.
Okay, but no,
don't disrespect me.
you wrong. You wrong,
no,
man. You are wrong, Mr.
Mayor,
Doucet. And you,
I have
no
not
one does this,
disrespected-
and you want to
Mr.
come and commandeer. Okay, let's
you
move
don't know
on.
parliamentary procedures.
I'm saying we're going to call a roll call
Don't
vote.
disrespect me like that. Okay, I have not done this, but
I
if
know
you
what I'm
don't
doing. You see I'm
understand,
smiling.
just that I am fed up. It's simple. If I make a point of order, you recognize it. If I don't agree with it, I appeal to the council. Each council member will vote yes or no. It's not a discussion. It's a vote. That is parliamentary procedure. We need to conduct this meeting properly. You do not do what you want. You preside over it according to the procedures. Now let's do that, and we won't have all of this disrespectful.
Call for the
okay?
vote.
That's what you should have done the first time.
Okay, Mr. Doucet. Thank you for your timely and considerate instructions. City Secretary. Yeah,
Mayor Pro Tem Beckham.
Before.
It's my understanding, Mayor, if you could correct me if I'm wrong, the financial director and someone that's in the audience would like to talk on this topic as well. That's my understanding.
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
All right.
yes. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. You know, instead of just, stopping the discussion because we spend too much time on it. We spend too much time on a lot of things. Okay, what we gonna vote on? Yeah, okay,
Mayor,
I forgot, man.
Mayor.
So much happening up here. Go ahead.
Mayor Pro Tem Beckham.
The city attorney has a question.
Actually, I'd like to make a statement. The first thing I'd like to say is that the Texas legislature last legislative session passed a bill that will allow any citizen to make a point or a discussion involving any item on the agenda. So if there's anyone else in the audience who wants to speak on this item, they need to be allowed to do so. So I understand if we're wanting to move on past Dr. Tomei, but we still have to allow anyone else in the audience to speak. That's required by state law.
Thank you.
And the last thing I'd like to remind everyone is, as adults, we all must follow the rules of decorum, and we please ask that you do so.
Yeah.
I have a point, Mayor. Question.
Go ahead.
Okay, in response to the city attorney,
We've been called for the vote. We have a call for the vote.
Yep.
We have a call. Parliamentary procedure says that when there's a call for the vote, discussion ceases and the vote is taken.
and there's also a point when you can question so before the vote to make sure you understand what is.
But hold on, Mr. Doucet, you said you told you want me to do it right, that you just scolded me. When I call for the question, you're gonna be able to do that. I'm gonna give you that opportunity to speak.
Well, I'm going to speak because.
But you told me to follow parliamentary procedures, so I'm going to follow that. Now, City Secretary, we're going to call for the vote. Just a moment. Are we?
The city attorney spoke, Mayor. Let me tell you, when the city attorney spoke, we did not do a vote. So if we followed it, right, when we called for the vote, it should have been a roll call vote. We allowed the city secretary to make a point. She made a point, and the point she made, I have a question about what she said, and that should be clarified.
Point of order. Show me in your book that you can do and say what you're doing right now, please. Just, you got it right there. Find it. No, we're going to take time. You find that.
Mayor,
Sir,
Mayor.
if not, we're going to have the vote. Now, am I correct, attorney? You said we're going to follow what's going on. Now, my colleague here, Mr. Doucet, is prolonging this for whatever, and I don't know, in having a long dissertation, and I have no problem with that. But if he just scolded me and told me about following the parliamentary procedures, I want to do what you just said, Mr. Doucet.
No, you don't, Mayor.
Well, yes, I do. Okay, so
Being disrespectful.
no, I'm not being disrespectful. Okay, well,
I told you got a job to do. You need to.
and you won't let me do my job. If my job is being performed and you don't like it, then you have a problem
You
with
see, the city attorney said that person has a right to. That's on the issue that we're voting for, city attorney. Okay? This is a presentation. When we do presentation, then people in the audience.
No, so we're calling for a vote to see if we're going to continue. Am I correct? That right?
That was my last instruction.
Who? Somebody said about asking the question.
Why did you let the city attorney speak then, Mayor?
What are you speaking about, Mr. Doucet?
Well, the city attorney made a comment that audience can speak. Audience can't speak on a presentation. It's items that we vote on. That anyone present.
She said something wrong?
Yes, right now, we should not have people from the audience speaking on presentations. We have anything we vote on, then we could get anyone to comment from the audience prior to the vote. But presentation, we've never had people to come from the audience and speak on people when they've done presentations. It's a presentation. It's a presentation.
But, Mr. Doucet, I
Yes.
combined mine with this one. So it's not just presentations, it's discussions as well.
Say again now?
I combined my discussion with this again.
I thought you said that you're going to discuss yours in the discussion.
I'm saying if we would stop it now, I would just bring it up in the discussion. So I'm saying I've combined them.
Let's go. Whatever. We'll be all done with this.
And we will be.
We'll be all day.
We will be.
Whatever. Let's go.
It's going to be all day.
Mayor Pro Tem Beckham? Yes to move to the next item, or? We are voting.
Okay.
Councilmember Doucet?
No.
Councilmember Frank?
Yes.
Councilmember Kinlaw?
Yes.
Mayor Bartie?
Yes.
Motion is to continue with this item.
Okay. Now, at this time, I think you said you had some other remarks, Dr. Toomey.
I would like to make a remark, Mayor, council members. This is rare for me, but I need